Is the Brrrr investment still the best real estate strategy you can use? By the end of this video, I'm going to talk to you about 3 of the biggest challenges in 2025, and I'm going to talk about some ways that we can overcome them challenges. So first, let's just jump into the challenges. Some of the things that everybody's talking about. Bigger Pockets made a video this week about the Brrrr. So we'll just go over some of the challenges in 2025. These are some of the same challenges of 2024. Surprisingly enough, it's not finding the deal. It's the numbers are always the numbers. So first thing is higher interest rates. So this is something that for the most part, a seasoned investor will definitely already make sure that this is as close as what they think it can be when they're running the numbers originally, because you're going to have to refinance. Usually you have a 90-day seasoning or 180-day seasoning, whatever. You're going to want to refinance. That's one of the parts of the Brrrrs. If you're not familiar with the Brrrrs, you can check out some of my other videos about Brrrr. But basically what it is buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So higher interest rates, definitely an issue. We never really know where they're going. I give my own opinion and say they're probably going to be about the same by the end of the year. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But one concern I do have is tighter lending conditions. So they're going to definitely go harder on credit scores. They might offer a lower LTV, a loan to value ratio. So I can usually get a cash out at 70%, 75%. You might get lenders going down to 65 or even less to protect themselves. So make sure that you do your due diligence on your lender and make sure they're even lending at the what you need to do to make your deal work. So also with tariffs or however things are going to work, you can have your opinion on that, whatever. But with tariffs and just time in general, rising rehab costs are going to be an issue as well, from inflation, labor, cost of supplies. So these are all big concerns. But will this stop you from investing in 2025? I mean, real estate is one of the longest running positive investing strategies that you can use. So just know them are 3 things to expect. I don't find that them are 3 things that are going to slow me down in 2023. If anything, you might take advantage of the fact that it will force some investors out of the market. So just keep that in mind. So how can we make it work in 2025? We can make it work in 2025 like we've always made the Brrrr method work. There's only one way. You got to find the right deal. You got to run all your numbers correctly. You got to refinance at the right time, keep your project on time and on budget. So these are literally, nothing's changed about how you approach the Brrrr method, except them 3 things. But you have to be prepared for that. If a Brrrr doesn't work on paper, it just is not going to work. If your rehab budget's $40,000, expect at least to spend $40,000. Don't say, "Oh, I think I can do 35." Stick to your numbers, and you should be all right. Now, one big concern, and I talked about it in the previous segment, is the interest rates over a 90-day period or a 180-day period, however long your rehab takes and your refinance takes. That could be definitely something to be a little concerned about, because that can throw your numbers off. So be very conservative about your numbers. I mean, if it's a 6.5 interest rate now, if you plan in your numbers for it to be slightly higher, I think I would side on the side of going up instead of going down. But it's really, I'm not gonna say a guessing game, but it's something that you just have to factor in there, and don't get too emotional about it. Just go off the statistics and kind of see where things are going. One thing that can really throw you off is timing of the market, even in the Brrrr strategy, even more in the flip. But when you're doing a refinance, they're going to do it off comparable homes. So if it's, say, you get this refinanced in December, and the previous 3 months in the area, the sales have been down really low, the price has been down low, you might not get the refinance, the number you want, the ARV that you want. ARV is after repair value. case you didn't know that information. But overall, I'm very, very, very excited about the Brrrr in 2025. I did a flip in 2024. I'm going to lose money on it, but I'm not scared to do another flip. That's another strategy to look in, and I'll make a video about my flip when I get it sold. Just don't get too caught up in the emotions of everything, because real estate's real estate. The Brrrr makes sense every single time as long as you find the right deal. As long as the numbers work, the Brrrr will work. Now, are you going to find 10, 15, 20 Brrrrs this year? I don't know. But without a doubt, I think this is still the #1 real estate investing strategy that you can do. So if you want to talk more about it, just leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think about the Brrrr investment. I'd be really interested what other people in other parts of the country, how they feel about it. If you like talking about the Brrrr, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Check out one of these videos.